The era of slop continues.
What the hell was that?
I hopped off the Nicktoons Nickelodeon games train with the Kart Racers when there was no voices, there was no nothing, and it cost me 50 bucks. I was done.
Today, Junior?
Since then, they have gotten a lot better. There's been the fighting games, and there's also been the other racing games, which I've heard have improved a great deal, and I'm keen on checking those out. We've been away for a little bit, so I've missed a few games. We're going to be covering a bunch of them in due time. I picked up the Nickelodeon tennis game because it was on sale. It cost me like $35 Australian, and I played it with my wife. It's interesting. It's interesting. I don't know what the general consensus of the game is. I've never played a tennis game before, really. I don't know what market exactly. Obviously, tennis players. So it was a learning experience for me. It was a learning experience for my wife. We played together. I think the way to best sum up the quality experience that you get with this game is the fact that you load it up, you have the splash screens of who made it, and then it just jumps instantly into this. There is no menu, there is no logo of the game, there is nothing, it's just boom, you're doing the tutorial. And there is no, it's so bad. Me and my wife had to hand the controller back and forth for about 10 minutes of doing this tutorial. We just wanted to play, just versing each other, but we had to sit through this tutorial before we could even get to the main menu. And it didn't try to take us to the main menu, it just tried to continue on to the next level and all that. We had to leave to then be able to get access to the main menu. That is so cheap feeling, that is so shovelware. But when you do actually get into the game itself, it is so much fun. It is so much fun for about 45 minutes. Then you've played every mode, every mini game, you've experienced the lot, and then it's just like, there's nothing more here. But for that 45 minutes, stellar, heaps of fun. After that, it kind of feels like a single mini game of Mario Party. And you're like, where's the rest of the mini games? There's not much more to it. I don't have any experience with like the Mario tennis games. I don't know how much more expansive they are. And the fact that there's no voice acting in the cutscenes and stuff like that, it means there's even less there to kind of drive you through. Although I do appreciate the fact there is only one Ninja Turtle in this game, unlike all the others where they pad out their rosters with all the other Ninja Turtles. Thank you, Lord. My wife did play as Garfield, which, if you have any experience with our podcast, is not a Nickelodeon. I hate that. So yeah, for 45 minutes, we had a fantastic time. And then it just kind of settled on us that that's it. That's kind of it. I got it for $35, something like that. I got it on sale on Switch too. All the other platforms, they wanted over $50 for it, Australian. They wanted a lot of money. They're still trying to get $50 from me for these shovelware games. They haven't learnt from the kart racing game that these games are not worth 50 bucks. They're just not. I would pay $30 for one of those racing games. They're pretty, there's a lot to get out of it, and now they have the voice actors and stuff like that. Those are worth at least $30. On sale, anything like that, absolutely. This is a harder bargain. Now, let me know in the comments down below if you play tennis games and you like tennis games, what you got from this experience. But I feel like a Mario Party tennis game will probably have more interesting like power-ups and stuff like that. And if you just want like a dumb, fun tennis game, Wii Tennis is still a thing. I would take Wii Tennis any day, any day. The different levels are quite cool, and just the plethora of characters is great. My wife was a bit surprised that there were kind of many, like there wasn't that many from the Rugrats, but to be fair, you'd be playing as a baby then, so I'm not so sure about that. There could have been more SpongeBob characters. You know, why isn't Tack there? Why isn't Jimmy Neutron there? Like, it's great you got Danny Phantom and you've got Hey Arnold. Awesome. Really happy about that. I played Hey Arnold like the entire time, and his different outfits are so cool. But there's just a plethora of characters that aren't there. There's so many more characters. They're just 3D models. I'm sure you have HD3 models of these characters already. There could be more there. I do quite like the art style of the game. I'm actually quite a big fan. I really like it compared to kind of the Spyro-y remakes we've had in the past or some of the other options. I really quite like it. It feels really fresh and nice. The locations look great. The maps look fantastic. Level up, the power-up stuff they're the bare minimum you could kind of hope for. You get bigger, throw Nickelodeon goo with the characters. Like, they're the absolute bare minimum you ever could have put in a game like this. I really don't know why there isn't more voice acting. Like, how many times do we have to go through this, old man?
I love the young people.
How many times is Nickelodeon going to try to put out these games without the voice actors throughout the entire thing, through all the cutscenes and all that? It doesn't work. These characters are their voices. I'm not buying a SpongeBob game for the SpongeBob model. Yeah, I'm buying it for the comedy and for the character and for the lines, okay? Like, it's just, ooh, I want to throttle them. Now, it does make it sound like I really don't like this game. I do actually quite like it. I'm glad I have it as an option on my console for if ever I have people coming around. I will never play it on my own, just ever. And there isn't a way to play through the campaign as far as I was able to find out in co-op, which was also really sad and quite disappointing. If there was, we would have played through the whole campaign together. So for that reason, it is quite literally just a mini game for me. I'll only ever play it as a mini game. And once again, I'm not a tennis game player, but I also am not sure if this game will appeal to the hardcore tennis game players out there with how little is really going on here, how little there are power-ups or anything like that. Yeah. All in all, it's middling. There's not much going on. There's not much to do. There's not much to play. It's a bit expensive if you can get it on sale or at a bargain. If you can get this for $15, absolutely go for it. Have the best hour of your life. 15 minutes for an hour, like, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I paid double that and got 45 minutes of enjoyment. So that's really pushing it. And when stuff like that happens, it just puts a sour taste in your mouth towards any of these games. They just feel like shovelware. This would sit so comfortably as a Wii game, like classic shovelware era. It would fit in perfectly. For that reason, and from what I've seen from the fighting games and the kart races, I have to consider it lower than those ones. Like, unless someone's like, I want to play this, I will never pick it up again. And as far as I can tell, I am the audience for it, so I don't know, man. If it's on sale, get it. If it's not, don't. Yeah, I wouldn't really recommend it.